Good morning students, myself Rajesh Dikruz. Welcome to the e-learning classes provided by Sunmakers Academy, Vedya. Children, we are having History Standard 8, Chapter 5, The Revolt of 1857. And this is Part 3. This is the third video of this lesson. Today we will see the spread of the revolt. As I have told you, that a rifle was introduced where there was a grease, that was a fire which was made of animals like cows and pigs. Because of that, soldiers on May 1857, 85 soldiers refused to use those rifles, and because of this they were put into prison. Later on, the next day, all Indian sepoys at Meerut, Muttain and soon they liberated their challenges from prison. The soldiers set British residents on fire and massacred British men, women and children. Some of the ministers later proceeded towards Delhi. So all the soldiers, the next day all the soldiers got angry at the British and they put fire on the offices and they massacred the women, men and the children of the British officers. Jhansi, Rani Lakshmi Bai was also angry at the British. After that the revolt spread throughout the world. First of all, let's see about the Rani Lakshmi Bai at Jhansi. She was angry because of the doctrine of lands. According to this agreement, her kingdom was taken away by the British. So, Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi was angry and she also jumped into the revolt. Next, Kanpur. Nana Sahib led the revolt in Kanpur. He expelled the British and declared himself as the Peshawar. He was supported by Tangia Top and Azimullah. In December 1857, the British recaptured Kanpur and Nana Sahib fled to Nepal. That means Nana Sahib also jumped into the revolt. He also reacted and fought with the British, although he was failed. His kingdom, Kanpur, was captured by the British and Nana Sahib went away to Nepal. Next, Ara. The revolt in Ara was led by the old chieftains, Kunwar Singh of Jagdishpur. He organized regular groups in various parts of the central India and Uttar Pradesh. He was able to free parts of Bihar and extended support to rebels in Kanpur and Lucknow. He finally died in April 1858. So talking about the Kunwar Singh, he was one of the brave leaders. He also reacted and fought with the British. He also jumped into the revolt and he was able to recapture some of the parts of Bihar from the British control and also some parts of the Uttar Pradesh, but later on he died in April 1858. Delhi became the center point for rallying the rebels. Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar was proclaimed leaders of the revolt by the soldiers from Meerut, who marched to Delhi. Later on, children, the main center of the revolt became Delhi, and the soldiers and the people proclaimed Mughal as their emperor, Bahadur Shah Zafar, and every part of India the people marched to them. But the success of the revolt was short-lived. People were able to fight and they were able to put on fire the British offices and kill the British officers. But it was for a short period. They could not go for a long time and won the revolt. As the strong contingent was sent by Sir John Lawrence. On being apprised of this situation, the contingent stormed Delhi and reoccupied at September 1857. This was followed by the massacre. Bahadur Shah was captured, tried and found guilty. He was deported to Rangoon while his sons were shot dead. The Mughal Emperor ended with him. So, as I told you children that this revolt could not go so long and the rebellions were suppressed by the British. As Sir John Lawrence saw the situations, he stormed Delhi and he captured Bahadur Shah and tried to found guilty. He was found guilty, so he was sent to Rangoon and Bahadur Shah's children were put into death. In this way, the revolt of 1857 got ended. Now, suppression of the revolt. The rebels looted the government treasury, seized a large British military barracks and released prisoners from jails. The Governor General Lord Canning had mobilized all his forces and utilized the services of his best commanders such as John Lawrence, Campbell, Outram, Neil, Rose and Howlock. The revolt lasted for about a year. Before it was suppressed by the British used almost brutally and ruthlessness to suppress it. They burned down villages and resorted to public hanging or blowing people by tying them to the mouth of cannons. So children, this revolt was suppressed by the British because they were very tough. Some of the officers were sent out to suppress the revolt. Although the Indians tried to damage some of the British government's property, they looted the treasury and all, but they were failed. And the British suppressed the revolt by putting some of the people into jail, burning down the villages, and the leaders were hanged. So this was the revolt of 1857, which was started on May 1857. The revolt went almost 1 year, but it was failed. Now we'll see some of the causes why the revolt was failed. Okay children, so we will see next video and we'll see the causes why the revolt was failed, which was started by the soldiers in Meerut. Okay children please write the question answers and submit the copy in the school. Please write the objectives because I find you are not writing the objectives. So please write the question answers with the objectives and submit the copy in the school portal. Okay, we will see in the next video with the next topics. If you like my videos, please subscribe it and share it. Thank you. Bye bye.